Hello and welcome everyone to Cybercast, the Transformer and Action Figure Podcast Show. This is episode 308. I know it says 307. I just forgot to change it, but I'll fix that later on. But we are going to be covering the San Diego Comic-Con stuff. We've got Transformers Joes. We've got Marvel Legends. We've got some DC stuff, some 1/6 scale stuff, a little something for sport as well. But let's go ahead and kick off with intros. Rick, where can people find you?
Yep, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Shatrdglassjazz.
Dalton?
Oh, okay. I forgot which one. I'm Dalton. You can find me everywhere at Daltonian TF, YouTube Daltonian95.
Sport, are you there? Your camera's frozen, but are you there?
Sorry, something happened with my computer.
All good. Where can people find you, man?
You can find me here on YouTube at Sportimus and on Twitter and Facebook at Sportimus Prime.
And you can find me, G1Xtron, on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. All right, so we're just going to do our figure of the week. I know we were going to start the G.I. Joe vehicle tier list and do it by every couple of years. We're actually going to start that the next show. So just because we want to focus on San Diego Comic-Con stuff. So, Rick, what is your figure of the past couple weeks?
I got a few just to pop up real quick. Tomax and Zaymot. Gotta love the Cobra Twins from Classified.
They're out? Wow.
They are in this layer. And
Apparently, yeah.
We got Stalker. I think this one's probably, and I knew he was going to be my favorite one. He's so like just original, just comic booky Stalker, which I love. And then also I'm gonna put another shout out to Valaverse and the Steel Brigade Night Ops. I think this turned out looking fantastic. They just can't be beat.
That's cool.
This is still my favorite action figure line currently. Joe hits all the nostalgia buttons and it's awesome. But as far as just best action figure for all the articulation and looks and how it feels, all that stuff, this is my favorite line. Actually, Josh, you don't have any yet, so I'm going to send you. I got an extra one, and I'm going to send that to you.
Okay,
I'm going to
cool.
send it to you free of charge. I just want you to try them out and see what you think.
All right.
I'm going to start pushing these on our group a little more.
Wow. Oh, cool.
All right, Dalton, what you got?
My first, are we doing just one or two? What's going on? But
sure, you can do a couple if you want.
All right. So first one is from the Creatures Collide pack is Goldbug. Mostly, I was going to say Springer, but some of the QC issues on him are a little annoying. But yeah, Goldbug. I flipped around the back of the Beetle to kind of look like the hood that he had in the cartoon.
That's
I love the gold paint. I really wish I would have gone with the runabout mold. At least, retooled that to look like a Beetle, because that would have fit him a lot more. But still happy to finally have him.
Still works. Yeah.
Yeah, he works pretty well.
Still Volkswagen. Yeah. It's not the straight up cliff jumper again. So
yeah.
And then my second one is from the same pack, but it is Skywasp. The black and purple and red just really do it. So
those are great color combinations.
Mm-hmm. And it's the best looking repaint of this mold. Like, if they stop here, I'll be happy. So that's my two figures of the week.
What about you, Sport?
I didn't get anything new because nobody has anything around here, but I did get a vintage figure. And this goes back a few years, but this is the animated Deluxe Optimus Prime.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I love this figure. I mean,
he's got Cybertronian mode, right?
Yeah, I just love the proportions, and he's just fun to pose around and mess with. I had one. I don't know what happened to him, so I got another one. And happy to have it back in my collection.
Yeah, Chris Barrett, wherever he is, got me one of those at BotCon in 2016. I don't know what happened to him. I tried messaging on Facebook. I guess he probably deactivated his Facebook, so he's just kind of off the grid, I guess.
And I got a vintage MOTU snout spout, which actually works.
Ooh, I love that character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's in great shape.
All right. So my figure of the week, and I got quite a bit of stuff in. Posted my Instagram haul. One of them being Croc Master, because I absolutely love this guy. Like, there's other ones like Spirit, he's cool and everything, but man, I loved Croc Master. I thought he was awesome.
Oh, so you got Dakota, huh?
Nice.
There's some, well, I guess so, yeah. And then I got to give a special shout to they're here. She's here. She does exist. Chitara.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I saw it hit my Palu, I'm like, is this for real? Or is this like last time when it hit?
It might be in punk.
Like, and then it took it out and said like, yeah, these are no good or something like that. So can't wait to get her out, and hopefully all that QC issues, because it was originally like coming out. Oh, it's got bad QC issues. We're gonna rework some stuff. All right, send it out again, and then it was coming. Okay, we're getting it, and then it's like, you got more bad QC issues like other things, so fix it. So this is the third time that they've tried to send this figure out, which this was wave 1, I believe.
Two. Yeah. 2.
Okay. Yeah, we've been waiting a while for that. So
mine is on a FedEx truck. Still getting here.
Yeah, I can't wait to open that one up and then get my other ones out of bins and finally put at least the core group up.
Yeah.
Real quick, we got Toy Mafia joining us. Says what's up. Bill Barclay joins us as well. Ready Books says, hey guys, how's it going tonight? And I'm waiting for the Action Force Sergeant Slaughter, waiting on the mailman. So he's in on those figures. Cool. Art, he joins us and he says, hope we're doing good. And I would open those Super 7 figures as soon as you can. My Panther came with deformed ankle. I usually don't wait too long on those. NECA,
the only one.
Yeah, and the Super 7s.
The only one I need to open.
So I just got her in, I guess yesterday, but opened the box today. So, all right, we're gonna get into screen share here, and you'll see there's not so many tabs. So, this week was expensive.
This week was crazy.
Yeah.
Wanted to, just pull this out so we know kind of what we're getting. But I think we all ordered this maybe. So, you guys want to talk about it? The next picture is shows from the, pictures from the show. But at least this way you can see it packaging.
Did anybody watch the video? Since I did not.
I did not.
All right, cool. Talk about it. Somebody that watched it.
Well, they showed that the box does flip around. So if you want to, or if you got two, you can flip it around and have it more like I guess similar to the old G1 Japanese box. It does come with a poster. I can't remember who they said it was by, but in the background of that poster, there's the Saurus. So maybe a hint for the future.
Maybe.
And they show that it's double layered. I can't wait with this packaging stuff. It's only a couple months out.
Did we know about these two little guys?
Yeah, they were one of the stretch goals.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even remember. So
about time they showed them.
Yeah, this is our second engineering pilot, so everything is pretty close to final.
What kind of dates were they throwing out when you said soon? Is that how they phrased it? Soon?
Well, it says winter or fall 2022, so it's just a few months away.
Really? Okay.
So, yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait to get this set.
Nice.
And I hope this spells out more for victory in the future.
I hope so.
Need a new Lyokaiser, that's for sure.
We
can get a new Metasaur. We can get a new Lyokaiser.
Yeah, most definitely. I wonder how many people are trying to unload their Combiner Wars things right now. Like I tried to sell my Abominus. I've got the Dreamwave, I think, add-on for it. I mean, it looks cool and everything. So
yeah, I'm gonna wait. I don't know if I should wait until I get all of them so I can do my comparisons and whatnot, or just sell it now and forget about comparisons.
That way you can try to get as much as possible for it.
Well, even then, I'm probably just going to sell it for cheap. Just price it to get it out of here. I mean, that's what I'm doing with the stuff I'm taking to BotCon or before BotCon to sell. But yeah, seeing these up close shots, he's got the silver sword, the chrome on Victory Leo, and his chest looks awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that looks legit.
Too legit to quit.
And the
Yeah,
vibrant colors, it looks better than MP as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Randy says, Rick, did you see the Batwing Hot Toys?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Batwing? What?
Dude. What about the
Breaking
Bat
news.
computer as well? I mean,
89 Batwing? For real?
Yeah, I think they've been. Yeah, and they showed a new Michael Keaton that looks better with the actual gargoyles from the rooftop battle. I mean, like 89 Batman is. Hot Toys is thinking about it. You got a chance, Josh. You might get your Batmobile again.
I've got the animated series 6-inch Batwing, and that sucker's huge and hanging from the ceiling. I'm like, where would I even put a 1/6 scale Batwing?
They're getting crazy.
So
this came out.
Dude, I am happy.
Well,
Point blank. Yes.
What's weird is they're going with the Rebirth head instead of the Headmasters and Toy Accurate head. So it's
are they though, or are they going to give us both before it's over? You know better, Dalton. You know better.
The hips bother me.
You'll see it
before we go further. They did, or I guess they said at the panel that they're only showing robot modes and no accessories because they just want to get it shown and announced before leakers or thieves get a hold of it, I guess. And there's supposed to be more shown at the next TF Tuesday on the 16th of August.
Oh,
so yeah, Crankcase is a partial from Skids.
Yeah, I can see the legs.
Don't care about him.
But they needed to do him. At least he's on the list of the ones that they haven't really done, for a while.
This one came out good.
Which one was he? A Spark Bot or something?
No, TriggerCon.
Oh,
okay.
It was him, Ruckus, and Windsweeper.
I mean, Dead End. I mean,
he looks like a heavy or shares a lot of engineering with Dragstrip.
I want to see those back rims. Because it looks like these have a pin, and I'm fine with that. Let this be a pin. Let that be some red peg sticking out the back of the rim.
Or at least the front ones have the clips going inside of the body instead of coming out of the wheel.
Yeah.
I bet Motor Master's the only one that's getting the painted rims. I just have a feeling he's the only one so far. But
I can't wait for this set.
Now, since I was gonna say, what do you guys think about this one? I think the Alpha Trion is way better than the one that they did last.
Oh yeah,
and you get the Orion pack. I remember when they came out with the Orion packs that goes into the chest of like the bigger Optimus Prime. I actually have, I still have that figure. I need to sell that sucker. But I remember like always saying like, dude, if they would have just came out with this Orion Pax on his own, like people would have bought that up. So this hits two things that are better than what they've done previously.
And they actually put some effort into this instead of just being a repaint of Cup with a new head. Like they gave him a whole new chest, a new shin.
Yeah, I agree. You can see the effort.
Alphatron's got the new
bad
head,
about that.
new
It does look good.
Torso and I guess collar, and then he's got the little winglets that become the cape.
Rick, you probably do this, and maybe you other guys do as well. It could be a character where I'm like, I don't really care, but whenever I see that Hasbro goes through the effort to do exactly what you said, Dalton, I go ahead and reward them and buy it by saying thank you for doing that. Now, if they would have half-assed it, then no.
Yeah,
like you said, if it just would have been a Cup repaint with a head, then like, nah,
No, they retooled this guy nicely.
Yeah, I agree.
And
it's funny because we do a lot of cash grabs on this show when we call them
Mhm.
up. But I agree, when they do a good job, we try to tell them yes, thank you, and buy it.
Well, it looks like he's
And I
got new
hope someone
shoulders
from
too. I just
Hasbro is
noticed
watching
that.
for that so that they get that message. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
like I know you
they look
can't do it.
good.
I know you can't do it for
All
every figure,
everything.
but when you do,
Yeah.
we'll reward you.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Yeah. This works perfectly for me. Love it.
And the fact that he looks better than he does in the cartoon with this remolding, as far as Orion Pex, like
Yeah,
That's kind of
awesome.
funny. Yeah.
Like he's more slim. He looks like a younger bot. Now, give us a Dion. Who would work for Dion?
I don't remember
Oh,
what he turned
Randy said he
into.
got a Springfield Hellion this week. Oh, heck yeah, man.
This I can't wait for.
Is this like a retool of the dinosaur Megatron leader? The legs look familiar.
I think
The
the
hips.
thighs are reused. I'm not
Mhm.
sure though. It looks to be almost all new though.
It looks like it's kind of based on it.
Some better pictures of Inferno.
Yeah.
Those two are yawn.
The head sculpt on him is killer.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Yeah. And I do have a picture of alt mode Skullgrin,
Oh god.
which
Yeah.
it makes sense. Like if you, because I own the Pretender, and so like whenever you see it transform and you look at it, you're like, it makes sense, but at the same time you're like, that's pretty lazy.
It's
I
still
have
a
two
lump.
ways to feel about it, but as far as like this looking, I'm like, all right, cool, like it.
I'm looking forward to someone doing a swappable head, so you can do the regular robot head, since that's what most of this design is the robot body.
I'd like it if his like head was up underneath the skull, like the skull
So you could
was,
take maybe they hide it
like
as a helmet.
like can come off and like fit on his shoulder or arm as kind of a shield or something. I think that would be cool. But look, this is what I'm saying. Like, here's the picture of it. It says 20 steps, and that's what I tweeted. I'm like, where are the 20 steps? Like, unless you're counting like put a foot down, that's 2
I
steps.
think they're counting.
Yeah.
Remove the
everything.
guns from his hands and plug them into the side. That's another 2 steps. But I mean, like, you slide
Swing
the legs together, peg them
each
together.
tread out of the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where they got the 20 step. Like
Yeah,
you got to
I
be counting every little bitty movement.
I want to see some turnarounds with the vehicle mode to see where everything goes.
Yeah, I get what they're doing. I understand it. I understand their decisions. I do. Doesn't mean it replaces my favorite Skullgrin that I have. It does not. I still like. I'm actually a person that loves Pretenders. I actually love the Pretenders. Most people don't. They don't like the human.
I had
shell.
a lot of them.
Yeah, I like.
Well, we're supposed to be getting Metal Hawk for year 2, like wave 5, I think.
And then I don't even remember what these name is.
DK3 Breaker. So from the Diacron,
I just call them Diaclone.
To the US.
Yeah.
Well, it's a different toy line than Diaclone. It's the same molds, but it was the US release. But I got 3 of these. I've got one to keep as Breaker himself, one to put a Shatterglass Autobot symbol on for Shatterglass Trailbreaker, and then a third one hoping that Toy Hacks does something to turn him into Prime Breakdown. Because I think
enough
this
to
could
cover
be
the whole show, since I didn't order one.
I like the colors on him. Yeah.
The colors look nice. Like, I'm hoping they do the yellow one, and then maybe Toy Hacks can do something to make that look like the Pizza Planet truck.
Oh, I go for that. Yeah.
Or, hey, there's your Disney crossover.
For sport, here you go.
Hey, count me in. Count me in.
Count me in too.
Take the show, sport. What do you like about it?
Everything. This is, I mean, I wish they would do more. I mean, we haven't gotten this since Fracture in 2007 or 8.
Yeah, and that's what it's a good homage to, using the Mirage.
Yeah, and I think it works.
Well, even as far as the silver Autobot symbols instead of the standard purple.
Yeah,
like I want to see Leader 1 out of Starscream. Come on, Hasbro, do it, you cowards.
The face is a little off, but
Dalton,
otherwise I'm good with it.
Technically, that's a Decepticon logo, not an Autobot logo.
Yeah, it does.
Did it say Autobot logo?
The bad girl. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
I thought
naughty.
it said Decepticon. My bad.
It's all right.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so
It happens. Yeah.
somebody clip that.
do
But yeah.
Psykill out of Retgar. I mean, that
Oh,
one's super
I'd be
obvious.
all over it. I'd be all over that. I mean, easily. Give it to me.
I mean, we got
Let's
Road
my
Ranger.
wallet rest. I
got-
need a
give me-
rest from my
got
wallet.
Give me Turbo. Give me Small
What
Foot.
was it? What was
I'm
the
like-
the green tank? Treads or tank?
So, I mean,
Yeah.
we're going a little too deep into GoBots.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
like
there's that
Josh
many
with
people.
Beast
I'm
Wars.
just-
When
I'm
you
just-
guys
I'm
start
just-
talking about GoBots, I've already exited the
Yeah, but
conversation.
they can make this stuff cool. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's
Oh
a
god!
really-
Speaking of exiting the conversation,
Oh,
Why are all these pictures blurry of Wheelie? Bill says,
because they're
yeah,
not.
he
'cause it's not
he
an
got to see the
official-
reveals of Dragon, Megatron, and Earth Spark stuff. So I guess that was something he was looking forward to.
Yeah.
I think these are blurry because it's not an official announcement. Like these just got out.
Yeah, but it's a fail.
It's
Oh,
funny how much they hate Wheelie because they won't give us a really good one. They hate him.
I mean,
someone hates him.
Well, we've got a couple
It's-
of good
it's-
ones. Yeah.
it's better than the pack-in with Grimlock. That's all I'll say.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then again,
It's
Turd is
I'm
better.
I'm
The
yeah.
one that came with the I believe it was Ghost Shooter Headmaster.
Yeah, that's
I
Power
think-
Legends.
Yeah, I had that one. I just sold it at Mike's Con for like $50 or something like that. So because I figured this was coming out, so I'm trying to unload all my little guys.
The fists are hanging out from the back, and that's kind of a...
Yeah, that's the one thing that really ticks me off, and the fact
Yeah.
that they couldn't finish the front of the vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting it regardless. So like,
Me
I
too,
can
I
trash
mean-
talk it all I want, and I'm still getting it. So
Wheelie is a low bar for me, so I'm getting
I'll reap what I sow, I guess, or whatever the quote is.
We
Bill
all
says,
reap
by
what
the
you sow.
way, that Crasher, my Earthrise Mirage, because Crasher wasn't an F1 car. I mean, that's gonna be the closest you're gonna.
Yeah, you're never
Yeah.
gonna get
Well,
that
yeah,
style.
they could have done Power of the Primes Jazz, but that mold is.
I mean, they could have
They could
used
have done Drag Strip.
drag. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. You know, they could have done
Drag
that.
Strip has that more body type that she has.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't. But that's okay. I'm still happy.
I mean, it would have been good to make her like a honorary member of Menasor.
They're not gonna make a brand new mold for a GoBot at this time. Like they're gonna test
No.
the waters with some
Yeah.
repaints and
Yeah.
like just a different head for a bit.
Well,
that's
and
fine.
it's a good, like I said, it's a good homage to the Fracture that we got in 2007. I think a lot of people
Yeah.
like that, or either slept on it and then tried getting it later.
Yeah.
Is this the riskiest thing they've done in a while?
I
Well,
think it is like
Okay.
because it's
Me
got a,
too.
what like a
I do too.
$200 price point, right?
I think
Yeah,
it's risky. I
190.
think this is a really risky move, and it's not the risk I'm looking for. We want them
No.
to take risky moves, like the victory
We
stuff we
want-
talked about earlier.
Tidal wave.
I agree. If it had been
I think
tidal
a
wave,
tidal
I wouldn't say
wave
that.
Would have win a lot better.
Me too.
I
The
wonder
original's
if Tidal Wave
better.
could end up. I wonder if Tidal Wave could end up being the nemesis. Maybe they could retcon that.
I don't know. But
Having
the
the
original-
part be the
No, man,
three
this
boats.
is- You know how Star Wars has made some mistakes with the lightsaber and the Rancor,
Yeah.
and I know this isn't HasLab, but it is a big priced item. I feel like this is a misstep, but what do I know? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have data to support that this is going to sell. Or
You'll
it's
see them for
I mean-
$30 at Ollie's. Yeah.
I mean, take it from me, who grew up in this era of Transformers.
Yeah.
And there's going to be people who want this, who are getting into the chug stuff. This is their time to get something.
But the original.
I have the original, and I like Armada. I mean, I still have
Yeah.
all of my Armada toys. It's not that I hate it. I just feel like doing a like when they've been doing Titans, it seems like when they do them, they're really popular and they're really home runs.
Mhm.
Except for the
something
art.
about this just I don't know, man. The original toy of this is okay. I mean, it's not crazy. It's not a care. You don't hear people talking about Metroplex and Armada. I've never heard anyone say, I love Armada because of Metroplex. I don't know.
Randy's like, I don't even know what that is.
It's a giant
It
excavator.
looks like a weed eater meets a
Yeah,
saw meets
It's
a real vehicle. Yeah.
It's
Or based on
it's
one.
a huge mining
Yeah.
excavator that just bores out the side of the mine.
Dude, it
Like these
just
things are
looks
massive.
boring.
Yeah.
It does look boring. It's like in the movie
the-
Big
the-
when they start transforming buildings and they're like, "Who wants to collect a building robot?" You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how I feel about it.
Let's see. One bill says who's doing the massive G1 Metroplex that I've seen picks up? That's going to be a third party.
No.
Yeah, it's like Lecta or I can't remember. I know it begins with an L.
It's
Yeah.
going
It's
to be
like
a
a
third
4 or
party
5 foot.
figure.
Yeah, 4 foot tall. They don't even know how they're gonna ship it.
And then he also says,
In pieces.
by the way, could anyone see a Kingdom Arc retool as a G.I. Joe crossover Defiant?
Oh,
That's a cool idea, actually.
I mean, I wonder how they do with their G.I. Joe Transformer crossovers, that they've got a couple of them out there now, with the His Tank Megatron and with the Bumblebee, whatever the hell that Jeep is. It is with
Vamp?
Stalker, I believe. No, it's not.
I mean,
Oh,
if they
there we
found
go.
a
There we go, Art.
if they found a way to connect the newest Skylink shuttle to the top of it, and the Arc is the booster, and it was all colored right, and it opened up, and I don't know, maybe, but I think it's a far fetch for them to do.
I mean, some simple
And one
retooling.
that's a Titans size vehicle, or that Arc. So like that crossover has to hit. Just because I mean,
Yeah.
you're already taking one big risk with that with that Metroplex right there that we looked at. I think going with a crossover that, like, because you'd have to do some retooling with it as well.
Yeah.
Like, and then you'd have to include whatever the Joe is that came with the Defiant. You know who he is, Rick.
Payload and hard hat. I think it's hard hat and payload.
I just think that's too
Hard
high
top.
of a price
Hard top.
point to take that big of a gamble yet. Like, they really need to see how these first two do.
I can't wait for the Shatterglass Wave 2 stuff.
I wish they had I was looking at the shirts, because I have a ton of graphic shirts. It's like all I wear now. I'd like to have that shattered glass one just to wear.
I know. That's what I've been wanting for the past year.
I wish. Yeah, I don't even know who you tell. Like, hey, why don't you make that? Because they have a ton of shirts now.
I wonder if you could hit up Mark on Instagram and ask him if they ever plan on doing it. He's one of the the lead design manager or whatever for Transformers now, and apparently he's like a super friendly dude. So
Art says the Metroplex is like Toyz.
Like Toyz, yeah. Okay.
And Bill says that the B crossover, it should have been Beachcomber with Stalker instead of the Bumblebee.
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
I totally agree.
Or Hound.
Yeah,
Or Hound,
I
yeah.
originally
Or
thought
Hound.
Hound.
Either
I
one.
originally thought Hound.
Yeah.
That would have worked.
And this 5-pack is up on Amazon, I believe, right now.
It's hard to believe it's been 15 years.
I know. Is that something?
Smart, you know what to do.
That Ironhide is what I really want.
Well, yeah, the Ironhide and the Jazz are the draws for this because those are expensive on the secondary market.
Yeah.
See, I don't sell. Well, I haven't sold a lot of my toys. I'm selling some, but I haven't sold a lot. So I have these like 3 times over back when I was buying Baber stuff years ago.
I need that Ironhide.
And I have the studio series of the core characters. So I don't get the draw, but whatever. What do I know?
I'm in one group, and people are like, "Well, why don't they do a Decepticon one? That's going to be like $300-$400. You got
bigger,
2 liters, 3 Voyagers."
Yeah.
Dude, they're remaking everybody. When you see Refract show up on our show as something coming out, that's a weird day.
This is the
I don't think I'm going to get
seems like
Refract.
there would have been a lot of other choices they would have picked before him.
I don't know why they picked this one.
Retracts is like D tier.
I mean,
the only version I want of this mold is Power Hug from Beast Wars 2nd.
This mold must have been just sitting at somebody's desk, and they're like, "Hey, we need to do like a reissue of one of the Beast Wars figures." And they're like, "Hey, I actually happen to have this right in front of me."
How about do Torca so you can have one that doesn't crumble or you don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Imagine a Kingdom style Torca as a Voyager
That'd be amazing.
Class or Leader class.
Yeah. Risky, and I would love it. Yeah.
Pterosaur looks all right. I wish they would have gone with the tune colors like they did with was it Rat Trap and Cheetor?
Yeah.
And then just red cog, whatever.
Yeah, Target exclusive. I guess people are finding it. So if anyone finds it, hit me up.
I need a
Want
blue
those
cog.
weapons?
Just a different one.
Yeah, toy color pterosaur. I actually just got that the other day. Thanks, Mike.
I kind
Yeah, I
of dig
saw
it.
Target actually got a decent amount of these. I was surprised when I walked in. They actually had like 15 of these on the shelf.
Dude, my Walmarts and Targets are packed with bulkheads and Coronation Starscreams.
Yeah, they have a ton of those here too. I think they had maybe 8 of these.
The raw chicken.
Yeah.
I'll pass on that. I hate the colors.
I watched them do the Fox Kids colors with the red and the
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
All right, this is the Flame Toys.
Yep.
So this stuff's officially licensed.
Easy pass.
Yeah, we've seen the Star Saber. I mean, it looks cool, but like it's Victory Saber. I mean,
It's too over designed for me. It's just past my wheelhouse.
yeah, it's IDW, and they completely invented that look for Victory Leo. The only thing I want just came in stock on one site I go through is the model kit for Leo Prime.
But there's your Jazz. There you go.
Mm-hmm. The
He
head
needs the
always
face.
looks good.
Look at that
needs the
thin
face.
waist.
They need to do another Jazz with the derp face.
Mhm.
I'm doing Soundwave.
Yeah, look, good old Ravage.
That Soundwave doesn't look too bad. What is going on with RC?
She's a nice looking lady.
She just looks too small.
Well, hell, look at Devastator.
Yeah,
he's
Devastator
tiny.
looks weird, and that's one of the model kits. Looks like they're going more toy with him.
Yeah.
There's
More
the
Action Master.
Oh yeah, Action Master colors. Okay.
Yeah, Action
Dude, we
Masters
need another.
killed Transformers for me.
We need more Action Master decos. Like Action Master colored Wheeljack would be cool. Red windows.
And just 2 third-party things. Mastermind Creations, Double Clouder.
What's weird is this is a retool of their Dosaurus.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, I see the feet. Yeah, I don't like those feet.
Well, then the bird mode is like almost 1 for 1.
Yeah.
So it's weird how they got a missile launching tank out of that.
What do you want, Kitty?
She wants the bird.
The bird.
No, she'll come in here. Y'all hear her eventually.
Nope. Hey, put that away. Put that away.
It's hard for me to look at that and not
He's
be
happy
like
to see you. Yeah.
10 years old. It's ridiculous.
Really happy to see you.
The wings.
I mean,
And
you'd be,
it's not
you'd be
the
happy
part of
too
that.
if your mouth was like right next to. I mean, come on.
Taking a
The wings not look small to you guys?
they look tiny.
Everything
for
looks
the
small.
size of this.
Small
With-
in
with the-
comparison.
I mean, it's not the only thing out of proportion, but I'm just saying that the wings, you'd think they would go like way out. So.
With the wheels in the center like that, it reminds me of MCU Vulture.
Oh, okay.
The tank's a little lazy. That doesn't look anything like it.
Yeah, well, it's
Mastermind
Cybertron,
Creations
yeah.
do their little stylized stuff. Yeah, I like the Hasbro Double Clouder better. DNA little add-on for your movie Megatron. I guess
Yeah, fills them out a
it's
little bit.
right here, and
Yeah,
or
beefs
it
them up
looks
a
like
little.
here. Give him a cup. So
Gives him a sandwich. Some meat on those bones. Or those shards of metal.
Bag of knives.
and this gun comes out.
The weird movie version of the fusion cannon.
Yeah.
So okay, covers that up there. Yeah, we already looked at the Orion packs. Randy says he bets those will sell out.
Oh yeah.
All right, take a look at the Hiss tank.
Man, I really want to get this. I can't.
It's such a marvel. I love it. It's just.
Oh,
I
it's
know.
not.
It's just a beautiful toy.
I'm just going to have to live vicariously through someone.
I may have to as well, sadly.
I'm gonna pick it up since you get the 4 figures. It makes it reasonable.
It's going to make your shelf look better too. If you're collecting the 6-inch like this,
It's going to be your shelf because it's huge.
yeah, it's going to look great with the Cobra troops on either side or however you want to do it. But it's going to just make your shelf better.
I think I got a place on the floor I can put it, so kind of around the Joes. So
just make sure your neck
if I had the
isn't
money
in those glass cases. If you put the NECA turtles in those glass cases and put the Hiss tank on the floor, I don't know, Josh. We got to have a talk.
Yeah, I think so too.
dude, I have to keep the NECA ones in the glass cases because like there's at
In case they
least
fall.
there's at least 8 of them falling over.
Yeah, they'll break.
And like I don't even bother picking them up and refixing them. I'm just like I'm waiting until like we get into double digits and then redo them.
Yeah, if I had the money to swing it, I'd definitely pick this up. But I
Same
just
here.
don't.
I'm definitely getting one that I can like play with and stuff and open up the back and just mess with. And I'm gonna try to get one just to keep in the package.
No, it doesn't come with Baroness. It comes with like 3 troopers and a Cobra Commander carded with the helmet, right? Or is it with the hood?
The helmet.
Yeah, it comes, the
The
helmet.
Yeah, they're not doing the hood.
They'll never do it. Yeah.
They're cowards.
But that card makes me sad because I just don't have the heart to open it. I wish it was resealable.
I mean, weapon rack or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can put the weapons in there. I've seen some pictures of it.
Yeah. The Hiss tank is my favorite Cobra vehicle, other than the Rattler. This thing is just chef's kiss.
There's a lot of good ones. That one's the
one
iconic
thing.
It gets the most attention. It was early on. It's in the cartoon, so when people think about it,
it was my first toy too. My first GI Joe Cobra toy. So
it's an early toy.
Left an impression on me.
I like that there's so many available now. Even my kid has 3. Like when I was growing up, I didn't even have a 1. I'm like, he's like, I got 3 of these, but I could probably use 4. And I'm like, dude, I didn't have 1. But we got them on clearance, like right at the end, when they were coming out.
Now, because Randy's asking, was that sticker? Is that a sticker number? I wonder if it'll be painted, and this is just like a painted prototype where they just kind of, try to get it ready.
Yeah.
For the money, that might be tampoed. I don't know.
That's what I would imagine.
I would think that.
Well, looking at the way the light hits it, it might have been like a sticker.
I think any retro stuff any retro or O-ring related is probably going to be some stickers, but I would imagine this is not going to have stickers because it's kind of a premium item.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cut a corner if it's a sticker.
Yeah.
We don't have any pictures with the lights on, just because like that was taken at the panel, but we've seen it
Yeah.
with lights in a previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, when they first showed it off, yeah.
Dude, he looks good. I like the
Who is
bullet.
this?
Stalker. I like the bullets. Different colors.
Mm-hmm.
He looks good too.
Yeah. Like his face a lot.
Oh, my Dusty.
Also like that you can see his name on the chest and stuff.
Yep. And then, oh, dude, he is
yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I do hate that she only gets that one head. Like she needed another like expression, like not mean looking, you know. or
That
angry.
was my complaint. Yeah.
Yeah, and when they gave her the 2 hair pieces, I feel like it slims our chances of getting another one. I know they're doing a lot of, the repaints and the cash grabs. I know they're doing it, but I don't know if they would do that one or not. They might, because her figure was color changing as well. So if they
really?
do it, so her figure was, if they do a color change on her, they could give her a different head, and that would be another incentive for people to buy it if they're listening.
It's a pretty big
These are the
effort.
only ones I've passed on so far. Joe's of these ninjas.
Oh yeah, the blue ninjas.
And this guy, yeah. So these 3 figures, I just was like, I don't even know who
who's
they
this
are,
guy?
and I don't really care.
He's significant in the comics. He's a comics character. He's a significant one. If they were only going to pick a few comic characters, he's a big one. It's a lot of history.
Now everybody pre-ordered
this.
Slaughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm thinking about getting a second one so I can have him holding an open mini version of himself and have one carded.
Dude, look at those quads on this sucker, man.
Yeah, it's very cartoon.
The fact that he has like the detachable whistle that he could use and like all the different hands, like yeah, this is more of your, I'd say more of your wrestling version of Sergeant Slaughter than it is cartoon.
It's cartoon though. He's he's built.
Just need him to do that Storm Shadow that they showed a while back with the new mask. Like they showed artwork, but never the figure.
Oh, from the video game designs.
Was it the video game designs? I just remember last year they showed it off, but then we got the
Mhm.
Amazon Arctic Storm Shadow or whatever.
Hey, I like my Arctic Storm Shadow.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good. I like that design of just the regular like mask, not like what we just saw, but the kind of like
You
detailed.
like the Mortal? It's the Mortal Kombat, more like the Mortal Kombat design face.
I guess so. I mean,
If it's what I think you're thinking of.
And look at there.
I got excited about the cards.
Yeah,
on
I got
those
them pulled up.
figures. Jesus. I mean, if they were doing that line just like these look, I mean, this looks like a continuation of not where we left off, but like where it left off, and I really liked, like before the 90s. I'm more of the 80s stuff. That's what I was collecting.
I'll send it to the chat real quick, Rick.
Bill asked, speaking of third party, I see that Studio Cell gave us a Unicron. Are they doing a Primus? Which leads me to whether HasLab will be doing one.
I doubt
I don't think Primus is going to be as much demand as like Unicron, because
Yeah.
Unicron, I mean, you're hitting mainly, the G1 people, which is the biggest fan base, and Transformers,
That
And
movie
I'm not-
just
I'm not-
looked upon.
And I'm
so
not
fondly.
saying that to belittle, all the other past lines, after it, but G1 is your big driving force Transformers.
Well, And the fact that Unicron, they had to extend it, I don't think Primus is going to be a HasLab. If they do anything, it's going to be
Right.
a regular Titan release, or
Yeah.
you'll get a reference to the old Japanese one, and it's going to be a repaint of Kingdom Rodimus, like in gold.
No.
We looked at a lot of that. Yeah, here's this thing.
Which personally, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind that.
Beachcomber or Hound would have been better choice, but I mean, Bumblebee, the Bumblebee name, you know,
Yeah, we know
they're
why.
hoping to,
Yeah.
you know, to sell for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bring back Hot Rod as the Kid Appeal character, or Hot Shot.
The other good thing is that Awe Striker. You can get extras if you didn't pick it up. It's at BBTS. I just got an extra one for $30. The Awe Striker. It's a great Joe toy. For anybody who says they like the 3 3/4, there you go. Go get your one.
Yeah, we already looked at all those. So. And Dr. Mindbender. So I posted that link in the DMs today. So as of a couple of hours ago, this guy's on Hasbro Pulse right now. I was kind of worried I wasn't going to be able to get him. I'm like, let's try it one last time, and he was finally there today. So
Yeah, wish I could say the same about Cosmos.
yeah, I didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't get Cosmos. He was gone by the time. Transformers wasn't my top pro. It's a lot of stuff this week, and that was my second priority. Maybe one day, I got a few of them, but that one was gone. But I think, isn't he one per case or some ridiculous?
Yeah.
Who made that decision?
I mean, I hope I get to find him out in the wild, or hopefully it goes back up on.
It's a Walmart, right?
One of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll eventually see it in store, so I'm not.
Somebody will find him in our group. Probably Mike. Mike
I got
the most lot.
Yeah, I got everything else except for Blur and Scourge. Someone else might get Scourge for me, so might see what happens around my birthday.
Mindbender looks ridiculous too. Like they all look so. Everybody in Classified just looks so good. Yeah, I like when they do the like leather boots. If you look at the details on the boot, you can see or even the holster. I just love the details that they put into the line.
And I like
all the texture.
Cape. I like the cloth.
Yeah.
Cape too.
Yep. They just do a good job with the line.
I love the soft goods cape on the Cobra or Supreme Snake Cobra Commander. Like the snake scales on the back and then the red.
Oh yeah.
Underneath.
Yep. Oh yeah. That Serpentor earlier today, his cape, it's nuts.
Oh, it's cool. Yes, Bill, there was a listing for Hot Shot in that rumored listing. We'll just wait and see.
But which Hot Shot? Energon,
that's the real question. If it's Armada, I hope they do
right
better.
there. See the expressive hands?
Yeah. That's what makes me think it's more like the hands are more oriented towards the wrestling side of him.
Either way, cool.
I
love that. Just the fact that he comes with a little carded version of himself.
You see this indention in the hand too. That way, if you flipped it, upside down, that way the card would sit right in his hand. So that looks like that's what that's for. Randy, so man, it is always a cluster with any of these exclusives.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
I'm not going to lie. I would say, as we're talking about this week, the toy collecting was work. This week was not much hobby fun. This week there was a lot of work involved, having to be home or try to schedule stuff. And I think I had 4 alarms set in the last 2 days just for like toy drops. It's ridiculous.
Now,
such a
this is what irritates me is I saw that this is going to be Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
The PulseCon stuff.
It's like, everybody wants that. Now they'll eventually re-release a Panther by himself on card, but everyone wants this, so they better have a ton of quantity of this thing, and it not be like whatever like it always is like, all right, pre-orders are up and they're sold out. Yeah.
Yeah, and it needs to be limit of 2 for this stuff, not
Well,
1.
it usually is, but
It
people have
should
multiple
be.
accounts, and
Except for well, I know. Yeah.
I don't have much hope in getting this.
either that or they have a PO box and a mailbox, and they get at least 4 of them because I think it's
Yeah.
2 per address.
Yeah.
Uh,
He looks good though.
okay, it's sold out now.
Jeez.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
man. Sorry. A couple hours ago it was up. So I should
Yeah,
have tweeted it out. My bad. Bill says, by the way, I saw a large Grayskull set with some sort of ship on rails or something. That is Eternia.
Oh,
And that'll
dude.
be a crowdfunding.
That was for me. I think that was like, and the way that they came out and didn't keep it a secret. Mattel just came in, set up Eternia, which obviously, if you're a toy collector, it's a grail. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Eternia. They set it up as a display, didn't keep it a secret, and honestly, I think it's the coolest thing that I've seen. I mean, I'm a MOTU collector, but I'm not like super hardcore. But I know, I'm a big fan of toys and toy history. And when they came out and just threw Eternia up, I think
Yeah,
it was.
but
it's a
they're
cool
tight-lipped
move.
about Snake Mountain, so
Oh, it's coming.
I hope so.
MOTU they're giving you everything you want. That Origins line is getting deep too.
It's huge, and Masterverse is expanding.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, Mattel is doing some good stuff. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, Randy asked a good question. Did they say when this is going up for pre-order?
This is PulseCon. It's October 1st and September 30th. It's like the last day of September, first day of October. It's going to be a Friday and a Saturday, just like the last, 3-4 years?
Oh, God. Someone's going to have to remind us.
Oh, it'll be
I think
it'll
that's
be
when
all
the
over your
Alcatraz
feed.
set goes up too.
Oh, well, I'm going to prioritize it. If I know anything about the PulseCon is you pick your one thing that you want the most and you add it, have your logged in, add it to cart and check out immediately. And then you go back and do your shop.
That's right. That's what I do.
Because if you sit there and try to add like 3 or 4 things to your cart, they'll be all sold out by the time you get to checkout.
I see. I'm glad I'm just cherry picking a few things from G.I. Joe. I'm not too deep into it.
That's like me and Marvel Legends. I feel like I've made a successful departure, and now I'm cherry picking, just super cherry picking. It feels good. I finally feel good about that. I didn't even watch the videos yet. This will be when Josh shows it. First time I've seen anything from Marvel Legends. I just ducked out, man.
I just hope I can get that Blue Beast.
It's just better if I just don't know sometimes.
See, like on the Marvel Legends, like they're coming out with Beast and he's got his lab coat. So I'm like, I already got a Beast. Like, I'm not paying another $25-$30 because now he comes with a lab coat and something like that. Like,
I missed out on him, so I'm getting that, hopefully.
That's on pre-order right now, so if you haven't yet, get it.
No, I haven't had a chance to.
And this is going to be carded.
That was more of a classic Snake Eyes.
It was good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, like these are tempoed on. There's no way that $300 Hiss tank is going to be stickers. There's no way.
Yeah, I think they're only stickers or water slides for the time being.
Not for that price. Come on. Yeah.
Dude, do you know the outrage that would happen? I don't like. Why do you even add that picture in there? I mean, look at everybody crowded around this thing.
I was gonna say all the
have to
nerds
come.
surrounding the Hasbro rep. Poor guy.
Yeah, just showing that. That's what I'm saying is like you can't come out with a limited quantity of the Chariot. Like you better have tons.
That's what gets me.
I think they'll be fine. There's nothing I haven't been able to get with a little bit of work. Sometimes you got to put in a little bit of work. And the cons are different. Like I think that their explanation for Mindbender going up every day at 12 o'clock, I get it. And that's for the people that were there. I think that was an attending thing. It does make it more fair, I think, to do that, especially when you can't afford to or even get tickets to go to SDCC every day. Some people just go on Saturday. So at least that gives them a way. I understand it. That's all I'm saying.
I like the cape, snake scale looking.
Love the cape detail.
I don't know if Bill is trying to be funny here, but he says, "Will G.I. Joe do a massive USS flag?" And Randy said, "No way."
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Randy on this.
Yeah, I don't think they can.
The 3 3/4 inch was 7 feet long. Like
you'll never get one for 6 inch. That's 6 inches out of that's never going to happen. I will say, if I had to say, are we closer today than we were 3 years ago for the O-ring crowdfunded, based on everything that we've seen? I'd say we're closer today than we were 3 years ago when there wasn't crowdfunded projects by the big companies.
And that
we're getting an Eternia.
So ridiculous.
I got a job of sail barge. I mean, I got reasons in my room why I think that, and I'm just basing it on history. And I'm just saying we're closer now than we were 3 years ago.
If Hasbro gets more in gear with their Ghostbuster figures, like after the ones that they put out, like I haven't seen them in stores anymore. The Ghostbuster, like once they come out, so I don't know what they're doing with that brand, but like. Did they ever come out with like the original cast ones in their 6 inch? I don't remember them doing that.
Yeah,
it was their first wave.
You talking about the Plasma series? They actually did 2. They did a regular one, then they did like repainted ones later.
Okay, I guess I just kept passing up on them. I didn't even
because they did both before it was over. They did the Terror Dogs and Lewis and all kinds of stuff.
Well, what it was bringing me up to is like. I guess since they went clearance, I don't know if they'll ever come back to it or not. What I wanted to see them do was the animated series. I was waiting on that. They do the animated series and do some of the monsters in that. If that sells good, and I think it would, I think the animated series, the real Ghostbusters, would sell better than the movie versions, right? And they'd be easier to do, I think, as well. And if it sold good enough, maybe crowdfund a Firehouse or Ecto 1. I think that they might do that.
It could be done.
So you're saying for the Plasma series, put cartoon versions in there?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I have the Diamond Select. I have the Diamond Select ones. Those suckers go for no less than $100 a piece.
Yeah,
I would love that as long as I followed up with a wave of extreme Ghostbusters characters. Like I would love to see Kylie, Griffin, Roland.
Let's start at the animated series.
I know. Do that as a wave, and then
but I just stopped.
Ghostbusters as a wave.
I stopped. My patience wore thin. That's why I went through the third-party people, and now I've got the monsters that I want. I got a third and a fourth one coming this year. I joined their Patreon. I'm funding them so that I can get them all.
So we did a while back. We went through every year the 3 3/4 inch figures from the 80s and 90s, and we put them on a tier list. It was like gotta have, really want, it's okay, and like not interested type thing. And that's kind of what we'll do with when we go over the vehicles. I'm looking at the figures in this panel and the figures we just looked at, and Hasbro is listening to us and giving us all the ones we were like, gotta have it right now.
Yeah.
Copperhead, I guarantee you go back and you watch that. I said, absolutely.
Oh yeah, he's
tier 1.
Top tier.
Want him.
Yeah.
And those accessories, showing Crimson Guard or whatever. We see. All right, so by names only, Low Light, he was a gotta have him right now.
Totally.
And then the Cobra Flight Pod, and it's coming with a Televiper. I believe I can just get one of these, and then they'll come out with the Televiper on his own, so you can army build. So I'm on board.
I mean,
with
everybody's been screaming for the Trouble Bubble. So
it's easy.
That's when this goes up. If there's a limit on this one, I'm gonna do whatever I need to for multiple homes, address, whatever I need to do. I need at least 4 or 5 of these Trouble Bubbles.
They were all over the place.
I can't say that with a straight face.
Well, that's what it is.
Just the name of it. It's just so goofy.
And then Rock and Roll.
Yep.
Awesome.
Where's my shipwreck?
Yeah, they look so good.
Oh,
we haven't even seen the colors on them, and it's just...
Okay, it's just Serpentor. We've seen a lot of Serpentor. Shipwreck was a tier 1.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's one that when I played with G.I. Joe, he made the cut every time I took him out of the box, every single time.
Yep, same here.
And it's because we watched the cartoon all the time, and he was always focused. That's why. Let's be real. That's why most of us on this show, we were fans of the cartoon. I like the comics.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys weren't into that, but the cartoon, if you think about it, that's what most people watch or were into.
And here's another one. Those a tier 1, and this has got to be a deluxe figure. I'm looking at all those accessories. I'm like, there's no way this is going to be your regular price point. This has got to be a deluxe. Look at all those accessories. That's a lot.
Yeah, he's a thin dude, though. I mean, if you think about plastic, like Roadblock versus Torpedo, it's possible.
I'll be surprised. Or it would go up to at least a $30 or something, But we'll see. But I am happy with all those accessories,
They look awesome.
They haven't a copperhead, but anyway, dude, all of those are tier 1 figures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how much is each one of these figures going to cost? So apparently, if you look at it, you're like, wait, that is, not Scarlet. It's supposed to be this lady's face. I don't know how close that is, or if it's a rush job or whatever.
$60, I think.
That's your core G.I. Joe fan right there.
It's gotta be. I don't know, because I'm looking at what I'm having to look at is I'm looking at the figure's face or head, and then I'm looking at her, and I'm like, I mean, kinda, and like, well, that one, like that doesn't look anything like her, except for the mouth, the mouth. That's it. So,
well, it's like why don't stylize your hair if you're gonna, do this thing. Like, try to keep your hair the way it is with the figure. That way we know that it's supposed to be a representation of you.
So I mean, I don't know how close it is. And then what if you get it and you're like, God, that looks terrible. Like, it's not like you can return it,
Yeah. My kid was excited about this. Like when he saw this coming on, and then I was like, oh, I don't think you can get one, buddy. I think you have to be like 16 or something like that. He's like, what? Like, I crushed his world. And then he was like, which one would you get? You should get Snake Eyes. And I'm like, no. I'm like, buddy, I have more of a Ghostbusters body than Snake Eyes.
Which they don't have as an option. So
I'll probably go with the X-Wing pilot or the Mandalorian if I do it.
I was gonna say, like, the two that would make the most sense to me, because like Mandalorian, like there's that's one character, Black Panther, that's one character, Iron Man, Spider-Man, stuff like that, Snake Eye. I'm like, Stormtrooper and X-Wing pilot make the most sense.
Yeah.
Or a Ghostbuster make the most sense.
Yeah.
I think they just have labeled
fairly
rookie.
attractive.
Yeah, because like, they can add your face in there, and so what, your Stormtrooper, like, it needs to come with a helmet too, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know if they do that. I guess
I
it
mean,
depends on people's hair.
You can still pop the head off and put it on any figure you want. This is just whatever base mold you want.
Well, it depends on the ball joint. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying that, let's say it's Stormtrooper. It comes with a helmet. You're able to put the helmet on, and you just put a helmet on them. And
Yeah.
put it with all the rest of your stormtroopers, and then when someone comes over to your house and they're looking at your collection, they don't know, and you're like, hey, check this one out. Like that's to me, that's the only cool factor you're gonna get out of it. So
That one's me.
I might do the Mandalorian because I could also paint it up too to look different than Din, and then get a helmet from somebody. And
that Mandalorian, you need to paint that face up anyway, man. That's rough. That one's rough. Super
the
7. Yeah.
These aren't half bad.
They're expensive though. What is it?
Yeah.
$55?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I like the cartoony Snake Eyes and Timber probably the most out of this group. I like the Bat. But
I'm pretty happy with the Bat we got. Cobra Commanders.
They're awesome.
Cobra Commander is the highlight to me here, but I just like his cape.
I'll probably get the first wave. I'm gonna check them out. I'll get the first wave, check them out, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna do it or not.
I got these two on pre-order.
Just have to see if how they feel,
They've made some improvements compared to their previous figures. But yeah.
Forgot they had the purple goggles.
Mm-hmm.
And for the reaction, whatever, little glow in the dark thing or whatever.
The Glow Patrol.
And then this set. This is cool, with the bot and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Yeah, Randy said there's too much shit to buy. I'm out.
It's so much stuff.
It is. It's overload.
It is.
And then you got Star Wars, dude. Everything they've shown, like, I'm like, I don't really care for any of it.
Yeah,
for the
you
Black
like
series.
the Lukes. The Lukes are pretty good.
I didn't see
The Mandalorian finale Lukes. I think they're pretty good.
So retro.
Oh yeah, the second box set.
That's supposed to be C-3PO. It's
Yeah, man.
shiny.
Yeah, they're going back and doing them the way that they should. The back metal.
Yeah, that's the way it was back then.
It would have been really nice if they did it kind of like how it was in the movie, mostly gold and then the one silver leg.
Yeah, but
the vintage toy was all gold though.
This is all original toy redos, so they're not going to do anything like that.
A bad little R2.
I played with these as a kid all the time.
I love the lightsaber coming out of the straight down arm.
I was missing all my lightsabers. They all look like they just had water hoses.
Yeah,
sticking them out.
Mine all broke eventually.
Be careful how I word that.
That and their little capes and stuff, like, lost them all the time. Yeah. Because you'd always take it off because you'd be like, well, this is harder to play with this weird vinyl around it. So
yeah.
I need to get this guy Axe Woves.
All right, so I'll get him. Randy says Target's getting those exclusive Jawas. Saw them today. Oh, so they're already hitting.
Yeah, I saw my Target exclusives. I don't know if you guys have been checking your email if you have Target exclusives, but I got 7 emails from Target, and all of them said that stuff is releasing on the 31st of this month. So I'm assuming everything's about to ship. And then I saw people find them in the store. I'm like, yo, yeah, they're about to ship.
Dude,
I might have to get 2 of him if I'm doing that selfie
I-
thing. So
I get so irritated with Target, or like looking at my bank statement, and every month I'm getting like
Yeah.
20 charges, and
Yeah.
I'm like, and they're like, yeah, we're not charging, we're just checking. I'm like, I don't know, it says you charged me,
They're charging. Yeah.
and then they're like, and then we refund you, and I'm like, that is the dumbest
It is. I don't know
way to do a
who
pre-order.
do that. I mean, I do know why, but man.
And then we'll refund you, and then we'll charge you again in another couple of weeks or whatever.
Now, when
This
do
is
we know
Easy
when?
Pass.
Do we know when
Easy
Axe
Pass.
Gloves is supposed to go up for pre-order,
I
or is
don't.
it just here it is pre-order at a later date?
Probably later date, I think.
Yeah, this Stormtrooper is so stupid.
This,
ready for
I think
this
it's
should be the exclusives. This is what I'm talking about. These are the things that should be exclusives.
yeah. I mean, it's a fun idea, but it's not for me. Like it's for those who just want something goofy on their shelf.
Little Jabba ghost. I mean, it's funny.
Yeah,
These
I
look
might
like
buy one of
chocolate
this one
bars.
just to put with the. I like it. I like this one, and looking at my Umbra troopers, the Black Series Umbras, I feel like he would look cool as like a squad leader or a specialty. Him, I'm
rookie.
down with.
Oh, can't wait for.
Is this that credit collection or no?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
like
I've got
the
the regular one pre-order, and I
colors.
can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
dude,
don't do the
I
credit.
pass
I don't
on
do the credit collection because I want them to cancel it, but it just doesn't work because everybody still buys it.
Mm-hmm.
If I saw somebody buying it, I think if I
I'll be
saw
right
them at the
back.
store, I swear I'd get engaged into a conversation with them and say, "Why are you buying? Don't support them." Smack their hand off of it.
Sport,
Man.
do you have the chime?
Oh yes, we gotta do the chime.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Now, I
just
do
not
I
the
do like the
credit.
colors on her, but the rest of the credit collection, I'm like, God, no. I saw someone online call them the tie-dye collection.
And Carbonize is worst. I would say Carbonize is a bigger offender.
I've got a few carbonized actually. Like this Easy Pass.
Yeah.
Tie-dye collection. Randy says Target has some Joes up for pre-order at the moment.
What are they? What are they, Randy?
Easy Pass. Bazooka.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh,
The Tiger
Taekwondo.
Force.
oh, the
stuff.
Tiger Force.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
I've already got those pre-order. And
Yeah, I'm
God, this
excited.
thing hurts my eyes.
Mhm.
I don't know why you would buy that.
People are buying it just because they're completists and addicted. I mean, I can't.
God, I
I'm
remember
addicted too, but not as bad as they are.
I remember being that way until they came out with those Christmas Stormtroopers. That was the final straw.
Yeah.
Santa Claus Range Trooper. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
no. Like I'm done with being the complete. Like to that point, I had every little variant. Like they even came out with the C3PO that had like a red arm, but then I found a variant that had a maroon arm, and like someone sent me that. God, I hate just looking at that thing. And then this one looks terrible too. He should have had a cloth cape from the get-go.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially whenever you're trying to fit that gun in his back.
Yep.
Like it gets in the way.
Yep.
How many different decos have they come out of this mold?
8. Maybe 8.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They got their mileage out of it.
Yeah, dude, they used this deck up. This deserves a cash grab. This figure
What-
alone right here is ultimate cash grab.
So,
what I end up missing?
oh, we were just talking how this guy is the equivalent of MP10.
Well, and then
Yep.
what was before that? Was it still the
Oh,
Ahsoka?
probably
or-
credit collection stuff still.
Yeah, it was credit collection. Yeah, still is.
Well, I know they showed another like Halloween deco thing.
We haven't seen
Yeah.
that one yet.
Yeah, he's coming though.
Well, I might have to go here soon because it's storming and my dog's starting to freak out. So
All right, man.
I'll stick around for a few more minutes.
All right.
Darth Vader lightsaber.
Ooh.
Oh, something from a character we actually know about.
Yeah. It's got the Kyber crystal. It's got a bunch of extra
Yeah.
lightsaber stuff that I don't have on.
Oh,
any
That's
of
a
my
nice
lightsabers.
dark red.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's really like that though.
I want to look into this one a little bit more.
And then gaming. So this is going to be a GameStop then.
Oh, for the was it Jedi Survivor?
I have so much trouble getting these dudes to just stand there without falling over. They are terrible, especially the heavy gunner ones, because it just the gun weighs just as much as the figure does.
Are you
I
using
wanna know-
stands? Or are you not using stands?
No stands.
All right,
Okay,
you're good. You're a good man then.
I am gonna go ahead and go because this thunder's getting closer. So
All right, man.
Later, man.
all right, see you guys.
See
Got
ya.
to take care of the dogs. So
It's all good.
he's got. So you guys have a good one.
You too.
Buy some 3D printed stands. I'd have to find like a bunch for cheap. Like they don't have to look all cool and stuff. I just need figures to stand. Right now I'm using like sticky tack, but they still fall over. Those do. Dude, all this has been a pass for me except for that one Mandalorian character we looked at earlier.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming
This
they're
is easy pass right here. Are they going to charge you $25 for this little thing?
probably.
Dude, that is such a ripoff.
I'm
Because
betting. Don't you
you've
think
already got that and that.
with the Star Wars stuff? Don't you think that they're having to say? Think about it for a second. Andor hasn't come out yet, so they're not going to show you anything except for maybe a preview figure. Bad Batch, haven't seen it yet. There's a different. The reason why we haven't seen this stuff, and you watch for PulseCon, we're going to get an unload of Star Wars stuff, and it's because of Lucasfilm. It's not Hasbro's decision. But yeah, I thought the Star Wars show was weak. But if you think about it, you start thinking logically. There's a reason why. I think their hands are tied a lot with Star Wars, and I always
It's got to
wonder.
because all they're doing is these Disney Plus films and stuff like that.
Yeah,
There's
it's-
still vintage figures that you got to
Yeah,
give us.
yeah. There's some other things going on, and if you've been collecting for a while, you can kind of start to see the shift. And when they do them, they're good. Don't get me wrong. Some of the vintage collection stuff is so much improved. So
Oh yeah, and
I
the
like the
new
stuff I'm getting.
boxes with the window. Yeah. Dalton brings it. He just brought it up too. I hate the windowless packaging. Yeah,
Oh,
especially when I'm looking at
angry
and
about it.
I have multiple there and faces. I like to look, put them next to
When-
each other
when
and
you're buying.
see who has the best face. Because, dude, you know how many cross-eyed figures I've seen? Since
Yeah, but
watching
can I
this
be-
thing?
Can I bring logic back around again? How often are you finding these in the store?
But still,
to
even
look
if you
at 'em.
do, I mean,
You don't. But you don't. That what I'm saying is I don't like the decision, but we don't see them in the store. When was the last time you went in a store and bought a whole wave of Black Series? And what year was it? Think about it.
Dude, it's multiple years.
And I will say I was surprised that they're keeping the original packaging for vintage collection and retro. They're keeping the bubbles. I was surprised. I didn't think they would, but the fans were revolting. I think the Black Series folks aren't as vocal when it comes to that, because the Black Series folks are buying Halloween figures, Christmas figures, credit collection. They could do anything. They could do anything to the Black Series figures, and they're still going to sell. There's still an audience.
But what happens whenever you go to a Target and you go buy this figure and you realize that he's missing his accessories? You can't just go back to the Target and be like, hey, he was missing, or it was some discount figure put in his place and he's missing completely, and tell them at the service desk, like, hey, this ain't the right figure. And they're just gonna be like, well, you did that,
I would take it back. I would create a scene if they didn't give me my money back. But
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I found one in the store.
God.
That's
Here's
what I'm
your other
saying.
one.
So you can do anything in the Black Series, and people are just going to be like, need it.
Well, I can find a Lando anytime I want.
Oh, I can find a lot of Landos.
Lots of Landos. His face is pretty too. You can just make sure you get the prettiest one.
He's pretty.
And some vintage collection stuff.
Man, they found a way to get that ship back out within 2 years. Has it even been 2 years? I guess it's been about 2 years.
I need that.
Oh,
that's one ship that'll sell.
Yeah, they're smart. They're putting a Book of Boba Fett logo on it. New photography. And they put a pack-in figure. It's not even carded. It's just loose.
From the game.
They're finally doing the star of the video game that they've been doing figures from for how many years? Black Series has 2 Cal Kestis's. This is the first one for vintage collection, and I don't think it's nearly as good as the 2 Black Series versions.
Yeah, I only bought one of the Black Series versions. I skipped on this kind of the deluxe one.
And the only way to get this one prior was with the Raider, the ATST Raider from Mandalorian. I remember I've got one. I think I got it at Best Buy, but I don't know if it was a Best Buy exclusive. It's been a few years ago, but I can't remember. And this one will sell. Anybody that buys vintage collection is probably buying 2 or 3 of these.
So that's that. There was a couple things in here. Well, that's already out. There's that. We didn't see that. He's out in store. I canceled him, and then we've had him before. That guy, we've known about his pre-order.
Yeah, I've seen some people already have him, but I haven't gotten mine from BBTS yet or Amazon.
So they're coming out with the Walgreens exclusive prototype armor, Boba Fett. I mean,
again, remember they had one years ago. Remember that?
Oh, wait,
he was a Walgreens exclusive before.
He's up at pre-order at Walmart right now.
Yeah,
I just got 2 of them.
Me too.
This stuff is up on pre-order. He came in today. Yeah, there he is right there. That's one I got.
BBT,
and I got him too.
Shipped him. He looks really good. I thought that figure looked really good.
Where's this one at?
That's GameStop. It's a GameStop, but it's sold out corporately, online, almost immediately, unlike most of them. So I think I I don't know if I only have one, but one or two. I can't remember.
I don't have
Most of
any
them are
these
easy to find, but
Commandos.
the Umbra became hard. The Black Series Umbra is hard to find.
Different. I'm not buying any more Jawas. I've got like 6 or 8 of them.
That's the other. Isn't that the other Walmart exclusive?
Is it that's
I
an
think
easy
that's
pass for me too.
the Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's the bounty hunter that's shooting at him from the rooftop.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not buying any Obi-Wan stuff. I haven't even pre-ordered these yet because I don't know.
I got the regular ones because BBTS shipped them, but the Deluxe, was that a Pulse exclusive? I haven't gotten that.
Is it?
It comes with all the extra instruments and the chair that the one guy can sit on or whatever.
Yeah, I just don't want to pay $100 for to get a
To
set
get
of
those set.
things.
Yeah, it's more than that. It's closer to like 150 to get everything you need.
Pass.
I remember getting the vintage collection ones years ago, or the small versions when they did them as a club exclusive for Star Wars Insider. It's been years ago.
I passed this guy. He was available on Hasbro Pulse a few hours ago. I passed on him too. At first, I was like, kind of weird. When am I would never think to see a white Darth Vader, but I was like, nah. Like $27. Like I just don't care that much. This is an easy pass for me.
Yeah, that was an easy pass for me. I got the white Vader, but I don't need the concept McQuarrie stuff.
Pre-ordered him.
Yeah, BBTS shipped him early.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I'm hardly buying any of the stuff they're coming out with.
They didn't show. I feel like just didn't show a whole lot.
Look at these. Those are nice.
I love the vintage collection stuff. Keeps me on my toes because they do a lot of army builders. So you find it. I mean, I'm buying a lot of them.
Now, have we seen all these already, or?
Yeah, the retro ones.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. Okay, I didn't know if we knew about them or not. Okay. And then there's these. I did want this guy, but I didn't remember where he was at.
I got him on Pulse like a few days ago.
Was he? Okay, I think whenever I looked
only
for
got
him, he
one.
was sold out.
I don't know if he was one per customer, but I remember I got one of them.
Yeah, I did want him just because I was like, it looks cool,
I don't know about the other one. I didn't get the rescue one or whatever. I don't even know if it's up. I have no idea. I can't keep up. This was like I said earlier, it was a lot of work this week.
Yeah, because you had to bounce around to all these different websites and
dude, I had a hard time
and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm somebody that keeps up with this stuff pretty hardcore. I had a hard time. If you're a casual collector and like trying to get into this stuff, I don't think you could do it. I don't know how you could. Did this go up, this preview figure? Do you know?
I haven't seen
the Andor.
It. I mean,
yeah, I don't even know if that's up, or maybe it's a PulseCon thing. Maybe it's at the convention now, and then they can pre-order, but we can pre-order PulseCon. Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know.
And
I mainly kept up. I kept up with the MOTU stuff as best I could, and I kept up with the Joe stuff as best I could, and then everything else is just kind of trying to keep up.
That looks cool.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. Is this PulseCon? I have no idea.
Randy says PulseCon exclusive, I think.
Yeah,
That's what
I
it,
hope
for
so.
the Andor, I believe, is what he's talking
I'd
about.
get it for the Dark Trooper, that flame effect. If they're only putting it with them, I wouldn't mind having one on fire. Oh, and they have the whistling birds that look like maybe two effect.
Oh yeah, there you go. Should have more of them instead of the two, but
Yeah, yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. They're doing a lot more of that, like display with the effects and stuff. They're doing a lot more of that, it seems like, with the vintage collection. Have they done a lot of that with Black Series? You know, I don't remember if they've done that a bunch. I don't feel like they have.
It was when they were doing it. It was during their movies when they when Kylo Ren and
Oh,
Rey would
yeah,
have like
that's
display
right.
bases and stuff.
Yeah,
Jen, she also
yeah,
had one from Rogue One, and then they kind of quit
yeah, that's
doing
right.
that. And then I like seeing that they're gonna do a Dark Saber and I guess another
The
one again.
real chrysanthemum, yeah, not the comic book one.
This is a weird looking Leia. I don't know what's going on with her face. We've already got this. We've already got him. We've already got this, and it's in archive as well. We've got unless they're coming out with Biker Scouts again.
Oh, is it maybe is it the anniversary big carded versions? I bet that's what it
Maybe.
is.
I mean, we need a Wicket. We need more Ewoks.
I bet they must be doing like another. Is it another anniversary coming up
Randy
soon?
said that the Biker Scout was a new sculpt.
Oh, really?
And then, look, as long as they come out with the
Dude,
change in faces like they did with the Hoth
I would love
Trooper,
that. Yeah, because that's supposed to be Rex. At least that's what everybody says it now. So
that would be cool. I think that's it for that. Yeah.
that'd be cool if it's a 3-pack or something, or with the faces. Any way they do it.
All right. Getting on Marvel Legends, like you just said, like, dude, this is like we are in major cherry pick mode on them.
Yes.
Uh,
They don't need us though. I mean, because look, they got a lot of people buying these Marvel Legends and stuff. I used to. I have so many taking up so much space. And I love my X-Men stuff, but I do feel good now that I'm not like in the thick of it anymore.
they're
It's been
coming out
treat.
with two of the symbiotes. And like we already had a Lasher and what's the other one's name? I forget.
No clue.
Frog or something. Anyway, I was like, I used to have Lasher and I sold that sucker for $10. I was like, how much if I was gonna get these two new symbiotes, like what were the two that I didn't have? Like how much are they going for? Lasher is going for $100.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, nope.
Marvel, yeah. I was looking back at just what some of my old Toy Biz Marvel Legends are worth and some of the Build-A-Figures. I'm getting rid of those as soon as I'm moved and I'm in my regular everyday mode again. Right now I'm between houses. But man, I'm selling that stuff. That stuff goes for a bundle. But that just shows you like the Marvel Legends community is gotten huge. They're willing to put up money for that stuff.
Like so far, I haven't seen one Marvel Legends where I'm like, I'm getting that.
That's good
Yeah.
though. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good for us. We need a break.
Like the only two that I was considering were the symbiotes. I believe it's Riot and is her name? And this one, like these two, Riot and what is it, Agony or something?
No clue.
Does that sound right?
I
Anyways,
don't go
I've
deep
got
on symbiote.
Scream, and ton of Carnages and Venoms and stuff. So
Yeah.
but I mean, like there's so many of them. Like they came out with Toxin and like
See,
Anti-Venom, and like I passed on all those.
I
Riot and
stopped
Agony.
reading
Okay.
Spider-Man way before. Like Scream, I remember, but after that, Yeah, I stopped reading Spider-Man. I wasn't a comic book fan after that.
So
Just
I mean,
mostly DC and X-Men.
I'm just other than Scream, Carnage, and Venom, like I don't really care that much about the symbiotes. I mean,
Yeah, after Carnage, I don't. It's just not something I read, so I wasn't not a fan because didn't read it.
Dalton's getting 2 Beast. Dude, you're getting 3 of that blue Trailbreaker, 2 Beast. This is why you don't have the money to go
Get
for
your
your
Hispanic.
BotCon. He's going to BotCon, but he's like, yeah, I don't have a lot of money to spend on there. That's because your pre-order and multiple of these things are like way out. And
Now,
see,
this is something
I even passed on this 3-pack.
I did too, and that's a statement because I'm of the age where I got up and on Saturday mornings I did not miss an episode of The Amazing Spider-Man and Friends.
Yeah, same here.
I loved it. I mean, it was great. Every episode I loved, every one, even the ones that was just about Miss Lion. I mean, loved it. But yeah, I'm passing on it.
See, I'm passing on him. I can't even remember what his name is, but I don't care. Apparently, comic versions, Black Panther, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, the Scorpion does look better,
I appreciate it. I mean, yeah,
but it's not enough. I already got a Scorpion.
Yeah.
So, and then definitely don't need a Flyman.
Yeah.
I appreciate that they're doing those things, that when they do go in and do stuff like that. I do think it's awesome for people that are into the hobby, into the legends. There was a time growing up, man, I would have bought
nice,
all of them.
though. I love those colors, that combination of greens. It does look better than the lizard that we already have that's all like one solid color.
Yeah.
But like, what am I going to do with my other one? Just spend money on different stuff that I need. Man, but he does look pretty. On the lizard is an easy skip if you have the Build-A-Figure lizard, because that sucker is a masterpiece.
Man, those hand effects, how much money are they making off of that? They've had that with at least 80 figures.
Dude, I thought they would retire those effects like after like 8 years. You'd think they would, right?
It's like the 20th anniversary of that effect. They should do that as a box set.
And we already looked at, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Super 7, some Simpsons. I mean,
Cowabunga, dude.
I do like the aliens from the Halloween episodes and stuff.
Yeah.
There was a time where I did like the Simpsons. I feel like everybody went through a phase where they liked the Simpsons at one point, especially the Halloween stuff.
Never
the
watched
Treehouse of Horror.
I've never watched that episode of The Simpsons.
Ever?
Like,
Never?
I've been to a friend's house and they had it like playing, like, but we were like playing toys or something, and they had it like in the background or something. But I've never like sat down and been like, I'm watching an episode of The Simpsons. I think I've sat through like maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes of an episode or two, and just been like, I don't like it.
I saw it. I watched it before it was even a show, when it was on the Tracy Ullman show as a animated short.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
It's changed a lot since then.
It has changed a lot since then.
Yeah.
The longevity of that franchise it's amazing.
I like the first 10 seasons, and that's about it.
That's probably about what I watched. Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Like this perfect exclusive. Don't
Is
need
this
it.
the Snow Mountain thing
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a perfect exclusive. Like, don't need it, but for those people that want to collect it all and something that's
Yeah.
different, good for them.
That
I
makes
am
sense.
disappointed that we didn't see any more, maybe hints of future Thundercat figures though.
I didn't keep up with the coverage on the Super 7 stuff. I mean, I knew they were doing this.
I don't really care about those. Toxic Avenger stuff. Or Toxic Crusader.
I always forget how much other stuff that they make that I'm not into. They make a lot.
Masterverse stuff.
This stuff.
Okay. I am disappointed with that Shadow Weaver. Like, why couldn't they have gave her a 3/4 sleeve or a full sleeve?
She
But
has a
this-
full sleeve. It's broken. This is a broken one.
Okay, so it's not going to have this showing with the ugly elbows and.
I don't think so, because they showed that they had a panel and they had one that was covered.
Okay, because I'm just looking at this and I'm like, that is
it's
terrible.
The one I saw was different than that.
Yeah, this one's broken.
I just love that they're covering all the different. They're starting to do what they said, and they're covering all the different eras under one Masterverse line. They're starting to do more of that.
I'm happy to see
it
that
makes
too.
it fun. It keeps it fresh too, and it also hits different targets.
Yeah.
Filmation Classics though.
No, this is the Sunman. They're also translating the
I'm
Sunman
saying
stuff.
they haven't hit me up with any Filmation figure.
No, and
classics.
I think didn't Pixel Dan ask that question, and
he did.
It was an open kind of answer. Like he didn't say it was coming. He just said yes, anything under this line could happen. Isn't that kind of what he said?
Well,
yeah,
I wouldn't know.
Open.
He blocked me, so.
He said that it's definitely considered. Yeah.
Like this looks like classics. That looks like classics to me.
Yeah.
Like that looks like classics. Awesome. And that's Masterverse. But you can kind of go around and they almost hit every different version. Like there's Masterverse where she looks older.
She looks.
She doesn't
like
look
she's got a. Yeah, I don't like the front part of her belly there.
Her face is not very good.
I did like the choices they did for the face for this too. You know, they give you like a kill door or something.
Oh, look at it!
It's beautiful. And I've never owned it, so this is one of those things that like immediately I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy that because I've never had one, and I want to experience it.
This one's slightly larger.
Yeah. I just like play sets. I like MOTU play sets. And to think like a few months ago, I mentioned to you guys, I was like, oh, I hope they make the Fright Zone, the tiny little play set. And here they are showing Eternia.
Yeah, this has got to be the biggest, like, wow, like coming at you like I did not expect to see this at San Diego.
Yeah. And then when they showed you can put the batteries in the tram that goes around, I was like, all right, they're doing electronics too. And they also said there's stuff that they haven't shown us yet. Features, like new features. This is a line that's fun to play with. As soon as they saw this, I was telling my kid, I'm like, this is some of the stuff that we're going to sit in the floor. And because this is something that we play with. We play with the Origins and the Classic stuff together. This is a line that continues to not just be like collectible, but I like to play with it.
I've got the one day old nephew. I found a battle armor He-Man with what is it? Battle Cat 2-pack. Found that today, so I got him that because he wasn't born yet, so he missed out on Christmas last year when the other two nephews got that. And then I got him that 2-pack Skeletor or Keldor and
Yeah, that's a
Skeletor
cool one.
2-pack, so that he'll have Skeletor along with the other two nephews, and I got them all a Panther as well. So
That's cool.
Nice.
so all three nephews have He-Man and Battle Cat and Skeletor and
That's
Panther out.
Good play. I just think they're good play. They're just good
They
for
are,
playing. The
yeah.
colors are vibrant, and even if you're an adult, I don't know, man. I'm into it. I think my love for He-Man is bigger now than it even was when I was a kid, and I loved it as a kid.
Some Diamond Select. A few other Marvels. I'm not a fan of the Apocalypse, to be honest. But
Ooh, Red Hulk.
their big figures look good. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess the Apocalypse doesn't look that bad.
Face looks cool.
They're good for if you need like big characters like Juggernaut or
Yeah, that
Hulk.
makes sense.
And then Tamashii Nations.
Yeah, I don't get it to any of that stuff.
I love Squid Game. Y'all seen Squid Games, right?
I've watched a few episodes.
Oh, you've never finished it?
I haven't. My wife liked it, and then I stopped watching it. But it's probably because I was watching a lot of stuff at some point.
Yeah, you should finish it. There's
I'll
also
probably finish it.
on Netflix as well. There's it came out before Squid Game. It's Japanese, but it's also dubbed as well, called Alice in Borderland. And season 2 comes in a couple months, so it's kind of a lot to do with like games and stuff too. So it's worth checking out if you like this type of shows. Again, one of those things where absolutely love the show. I'm not buying action figures for it. I think that's it for that one. Some Spawn 3-0 and Boss Fight Studio stuff. Probably get that Spawn. That's a pretty cool one.
It's nice. I haven't gotten it yet.
There's some more pictures of it.
I remember the old one. The old one goes. That particular one is one of the ones that goes for a lot.
Atom Smasher.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw some kind of little trailer thing for that today.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet.
Black Adam.
As soon as I get done
Actually-
with this, I gotta go watch my Overwatch League because my team, they're in the grand finals. They're playing right now.
I like that movie. Looks good to me, but I'm a DC fan, but I think it looks good to me. Dr. Fate looks good.
Looks like, and there's a lot of characters that you like Hawkman and Dr. Fate.
Yeah, as soon as they showed Dr. Fate, I'm glad they're doing something with that.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Can't tell.
And then I just wanted to make sure we hit the rest of McFarlane. Oh, for sport. There you go. And there you go.
Oh, thanks a lot.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Always thinking of me. Thank you.
You gonna get these?
Tempted to, actually, to be honest with you.
Don't look like they'd be too much.
No, they're not too bad, but I'm tempted. Gotta support my Star Trek.
Heard a lot of people saying like, oh, the new designed or redesigned. I see some stuff that is different, but like they're like, hey, we're getting them now, and I'm like, yeah, but you gotta buy the freaking Street Fighter that has nothing to do with Ninja Turtles to get them. That's
Yeah. It's
I
a
just
weird
don't-
mashup.
I just didn't think that's a good idea. Like you should have just sold Turtle 2-packs. Okay, that's it for it. All right, NECA stuff. I finally bought Thalon.
I just like that there's someone doing gargoyles. It just happens to be NECA.
Yeah, look, dude. God, what's her name? Is it Erica or something?
Angela.
Angela, yeah. She's nice looking.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope they keep me. I just hope it does well and people are buying it. God, look at that. It's so good.
We knew all about these guys, and their pre-orders are already up. I don't think Lexington's pre-order was up. Is
I
it?
can't remember. Yeah, I don't remember if his was up.
I know Hudson and Brooklyn are up.
Yeah.
Broadway and Lexington, I don't know. I don't remember if theirs are up or not, but yeah, I just bought him today.
Yeah, I bought him reluctantly, probably like you did. I was like, that's kind of
he's $36 at the time, where they're probably these are gonna be going up in price, I think.
Yeah.
And NECA, like, they love their repaint,
Oh, absolutely.
So you knew we were gonna get this thing, the
Yes.
mech, like pretty early on.
And they're troop builders, so this is where they should. I mean, I'm assuming their plan is to make some money right here. This is that part where, if you're really into it, you're at least going to get 2 minimum.
The face looks good, but again, NECA, your paint and sculpts have never been your problem.
That's true.
It's the materials, yeah. Yeah.
God, it looks good though, man. Simplistic.
Mm-hmm.
How
many are you getting? Are you going to do just the 3 like this is?
I'm probably going to do 2 Steel Clan and then the Xanatos and the Xanatos in the red suit. Just I'll get 2. I'm just going to do 2, I think.
This is the same box that the old Ed 209 came in, so I don't know if they show any more of that, but they've come with a chair before. I think the RoboCop is redone, but the Ed 209 looked the same from what I can remember. Defenders of the Earth and Dungeons and Dragons.
Those look cool.
Not huge into Dungeons and Dragons though.
Mm-hmm.
And I did listen to an interview on this one to where apparently like the cartoon Dungeons and Dragon is like a whole different license.
Yeah. I heard that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because that would have been the one that I'd have been interested in, possibly.
Like they said, they're interested, but it hasn't.
Yeah.
It's not available right now. I know Iron Studios did those statues because I bought all the statues. I finally, had a version of them in my house, which is great. But I wonder how they got it, or if they only opened it up. Whoever owns it opened it up to Iron Studios, and that was it. It's kind of weird. I was still hoping Super 7 would get it, and if it was Super 7 or NECA, which one would you go through? It's tough because Super 7 is going to be a little bit more expensive.
And a long wait.
Probably they might not break. They have less breakage chance than NECA. So, Yeah, and I saw they were doing the ET stuff, and they
Yeah.
do a lot of Gremlins.
Well, I mean, it's something to where you can reuse parts a lot. So
Yeah, makes sense.
that's up Necka's alley. I mean, it's
Yeah,
totally
and
on brand.
I would have never thought that somebody would have 1,000 predators in a room, and we joked about it, and then I found it, and they exist. So I don't know anything. Evidently, there must be a Gremlins room somewhere out there.
Oh, they had some dude come out one time and he made the theater scene where he had like
Awesome.
That's 60
awesome.
gremlins or something in there, and they made a fake theater. So
That's really
again,
cool.
I love The Last of Us. Don't need the figures though.
Yeah.
All right. And they're Ninja Turtles.
Wow.
He's out. Dude, I skipped on the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang.
Me too.
Like, I don't need those. I don't even remember. Is that Karai? And then I don't even know who this other dude is. But these are two new reveals. And if they're a 2-pack, dude, that's an easy pass. I don't even know who they are.
I just want Usagi.
This 2-pack is an easy pass for me. I've already got two representations because I got these in the originals. He's already out.
Do you guys display all the NECA stuff, or you keep some of it in the package? Is it all displayed?
I have it out. I'm gonna pass on Rex 1 too.
Mine's in package still. No place to put it yet.
That's a deep line.
They're gonna do these dioramas, by the way.
I need the neutrinos and Usagi, but I didn't go through the NECA website because, like, dude, they charge like $15 for shipping or something like that. It's like, I was like, that is too much. Like, Usagi was, I don't know, he was like almost $50 after shipping and tax. I'm like, no, I'll just, he's one of my favorites, but I'll wait and try to see if I can find him in Target, you know. Oh, and I passed on all the, April Cat and all that.
Yeah, same
stuff too.
here. Yeah.
The Mousers, that's another one I'm waiting to see if it shows up in Target. I mean, it's supposed to, so. Oh, and Mona Lisa, she's one where, depending on who she's 2-packed with, whether to pick her up or not.
Man, Playmates dropped the ball on this.
Dude, Scumbug, I love him.
Scumbug.
That looks like a different Shredder. I don't remember him having a cloth cape like that.
I have no idea any of these characters.
He's easy passable. Like, all their reveals were pretty. I looked at them and I was like, those are all pretty easy passables for me. Like, these are already out. Art says no one needs the neutrinos. Lousy draft dodging. I think he's some type of like Loot Crate exclusive. Like, don't need him. This is a soldier. I don't think I need him either. And he was another Loot Crate exclusive. Oh, and they're coming out like with him, the Rocksteady Bebop, another version, Baxter, and someone else is in that pack. Like, I'm skipping that 4-pack as well. And I guess this is going to be a 2-pack, Mona Lisa, and I don't even know who that is, so that's an easy pass. Like, I just wasn't interested in any of these. Now, the Toon Tonka Razor I do want. The Splinter, he's the other one in that human 4-pack. So yeah, to me that's it. That's an easy pass as well. And then they're coming out with baby turtles, which I think is easy pass. And then their comic versions. I'm trying to sell the old Mirage versions. Get out of here. That I have currently. Oh yeah, here's the other comic version. So like this is the update, the new style of Mirage comic ones. And then they got their Universal Monster crossover.
Pass.
And then there you go, Sport. You getting that?
It's tempting. Just these two, if I do.
You see the camel?
Mhm.
Ah,
Oh,
Someone
God.
I saw someone had pointed that out on Twitter, and I was like, and then
Oh,
everyone
man.
replied like, "Dude, once you said that, I couldn't unsee it."
Yeah, same here. Like,
ah.
jeez. This is wrong.
Not the mama.
Not the mama.
It's funny.
This was another show that I really never watched.
I liked it.
I may have saw
I've seen it. I mean, I know
one
of
or
it.
two episodes, yeah, but
Yeah.
I've never sat down and watched it really.
I know I've seen an episode.
I liked it. It was fun.
Here's more comic style stuff. Love Ray Fillet, but hey, why didn't you do him in cartoon thing? I love Ray Fillet.
That was a deep line. I'm glad I'm not into that stuff. I get a few of the Super 7 ones, but that's about it.
And Triceraton, look how big and beefy that boy is. And then the Slash, I kind of just want the Slash because it looks awesome. And I love Slash. And then they're coming out with these dudes because you need mutated shredders. You got your Krang as well. Oh, and you know, Rick, you already know.
God.
It needs to be 1,002.
They're never going to give that up.
Or 1,003.
I don't think they ever will give that up. They're going to be like, we just figured out a new way to. They're going to come with sounds, so all of them have the little clickety sound or whatever that the Predator makes, and they have a new articulation or something, and then they're going to like restart the whole thing.
And they'll be buying them again.
Yep, same, just like they do Optimus Prime and Megatron.
My goodness.
Big boy.
Yeah.
This Slash just looks clean. I like the Slash. I like its teeth. We already look at. Okay, yeah. And also for the comic versions, your Splinter. And there you go. Because you like your monsters.
Oh, is this
nice?
NECA's doing this one? I haven't seen this one yet.
You know it's NECA.
I just pre-ordered the Dracula. Yeah, I hadn't seen this. Yeah, I'm getting the core ones. I don't know if I'm getting Invisible Man, but I'm getting the others. I do like.
People seem to like the Frankenstein a lot. Yeah.
I like them. Yeah.
Lightning Collection, White Ranger, which he kind of looks like he's translucent.
But yeah, he's the metallic version. I don't do metallic versions. I already have this guy. I mean,
Same here. Yeah.
they're just repainting stuff, like they do.
Oh, what do we call that sport?
We call that a cash cow. Yeah.
His face does
It doesn't
not
even
look
look
like
like him.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Is it the comic book version? Because in the comic, it looks a little closer to the comic book version, but not the show version.
Either way, pass it.
This is the Mayfex 6-inch.
Nah, I don't need anything from that movie, although I enjoyed the movie.
Look,
But I don't need that.
You know you need emo Batman.
I'm good.
Emo Batman. The faces look better than the McFarlane one.
Also Mayfex.
Do a one and one scale of what's her face, but
Starlight or something.
Jesus.
There's that Huntress that I keep. Dude, I've added that thing to my pile of loot like 4 times and then canceled it and then added it back.
I still have her on there. I have the Nightwing too.
There's Mike's favorite character. His favorite actress too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No.
That's just so random.
Yeah.
Wolverine looks nice. That's it, yeah. And 112. It's also 6-inch. Their stuff. I don't know what that is, but all right. Is that like a gimp suit or something? Just Roadblock.
Yeah, I forgot they're doing Joe's. Yeah.
Yeah, they only had like 1 or 2, no, maybe 3 up for pre-order. I never saw the Firefly go up. They showed a picture or 2, and then I don't blame them. I'm still of the mind you need to get one under your belt before you show 3 waves of figures.
Yeah, I do want that Batman though.
Let's see. Art says the ending to Dinosaurs was depressing. They all freeze in the start of the Ice Age. I did see because let's see, who was it? Cinemassacre, I think, just did like kind of a remembering the dinosaurs type thing or whatever. And because I was like, I remember of the show, but I never watched it. Never got into it. Not something my family watched. And so I watched his little kind of like review, and he was talking about the ending.
I never saw the ending. Now I'm depressed. That's sad.
But I mean, it makes sense though, for that would be the ending, because that was their ending.
They ain't coming back for sure.
And Dalton says hire Peter Cullen to do the clicking sound again.
No, it's about Predator.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Was it? That's a cool Dr. Fate. I like that Deathstroke too. Gambit looks good.
Yeah.
See, it's whenever they do stuff like this with the coats where I'm like, okay, it looks good, but when the Cyclops, where I'm just like, you see everything. Like this looks good, you know, because
Yeah.
you got some different armor with that. When it's just the all
material.
Yeah, it doesn't look as good to me. Like I don't like the Magneto either.
And their faces look weird unless they're, you know, like a sculpt, like a skull, or, you know, like the human faces, they look weird to me.
Hmm.
I don't know why. The coloring looks weird.
That's Dakota's favorite.
Is he into Morbius?
Spider-Man.
That's all. That's all. PrimalSabbath talks about is it's Morbin time. So because of the memes, they re-released that movie in the theater. And they made like I don't know, like $27 or something like that. Hmm. Like, what is this? I don't even know what these things are.
Yeah, I'm not into that stuff.
All right, that looked like it was it of the stuff that we would be interested in. Beast Kingdom, your favorite scale, 1/9 scale.
Ridiculous.
And like these don't even look at that face sculpt or that paint on there. That doesn't even look good as the 6-inch stuff that we've got.
The fact that it's 1/9, I don't know, man. I just can't.
I want to know whose idea that was. Okay, this is the reason I wanted to show you this. Hey, you don't want to go the NECA route? Well, there's a 7-inch. You can
Who's
go
this?
Beast Kingdom.
Oh, Jesus.
And see, their quality is probably better than NECA, but their sculpt doesn't look as good. And the wings aren't as big.
No, it looks like a knockoff.
Yeah, and then look at the Keaton Batman. I'm like, no, that does not look
It's not
good.
Keaton. Nope. It's like the guy that sold me my Toyota. It's not Keaton, though. It's not Keaton. Nope.
You look at the back of your Toyota, but it just says TO OTA. like you're like, hang on a second, this looks like a knockoff. Yeah,
these aren't good.
He looks like
these
he
are
like
not
went
good,
on
dude.
some like Goliath, but he went on like some like keto diet or
right.
Like he's the vegan version of Goliath.
Jeez,
yeah.
Blitzway.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Yeah, don't show me this. This is those things that I try not to look at.
The price tag
I
kills
think I'm happy. I know this looks way better than the Playmates ones that came out, but I'm pretty happy with the Playmates ones.
I'm happy with my SOC.
Yeah, I like Voltron, but just not that much.
Mondo. Okay, we are in the 1/6 scale.
Their Battle Cat is glorious.
Jesus, don't
Dude,
remind
these
me.
animated X-Men look nice.
They do too, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
How much are these things?
Wow.
Oh, you put your price to be determined.
You're gonna pay close to $200 for these.
Look at that one.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Dude, Dakota needs to get that one for sure. All right, not interested in the, and then here we go.
They look good too.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Go back. Figures. Masterverse or Revelation Skeletor.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Oh, did it?
I think
It
so.
was a con exclusive.
Yeah. It's gone.
Hordak looks great.
You can still get him. Yeah.
Yeah, he does look good.
The new She-Ra.
Oh, She-Ra looks good too.
Yeah. Get your little cow figure too.
Oh, look at that.
This is the one.
Yeah.
Especially if you just got the new He-Man. I would be, if I had already bought the original He-Man and then I saw that new He-Man, I would be like livid.
That's how I am right now.
Oh, did you get the original He-Man?
I have the original He-Man.
Oh man.
And I couldn't get this one, and I'm so
They're
angry
gonna be
about it.
doing they're gonna be doing like a ultimate version of Skeletor probably as well.
Yeah, but I needed this one. This one was so
Dude,
good.
Since I got all the other two nephews that are older, one's 6, one's 2.5, that play with the MOTU stuff that I got them, they love it, and they're switching out the parts and all that stuff. The 2.5-year-old, his favorite toy is Skeletor. He
Good
loves it.
taste. Good taste.
Dude. They
Look at little
would
baby,
lose-
little baby Cruncher.
Yeah.
If I had
Okay.
this 1/6 scale Battle Cat with He-Man, they would lose their minds. Like,
Yeah. I
He's
can't
gonna
wait
be
to see the price
huge.
tag on the Battle Cat. Look, I said I wasn't going to buckle. I said if I buckled, it would be Hordak, and I did. I was on the page that morning, the exclusive version of Hordak, and I did not bite. I bought it, and as soon as they showed the new He-Man with all the different things, I bought it. And it was like a timed exclusive, so it's kind of made to order.
Yeah.
Totally bought it. And now they showed the Battle Cat, and I'm like, does that mean I have to buy Battle Cat? And is it going to be $600? What do you guys think? What do you think the price is going to be for that Battle Cat with the 4 heads and the
Probably
little Cringer?
$350. $350.
God, I don't even want to think about it. Oh, this is X06. This is for sport. There you go. You only got a few pictures.
Ooh,
1/6 scale.
not bad.
These look okay.
Yeah, they look pretty good to me. I'm more into the Kirk era and Next Generation. I go for those.
There
I
you
dig
go.
that.
It's
Right
not
there.
bad.
Yeah.
Not too
I
bad.
like it.
Not too
Yeah.
shabby.
I like it.
Well, this is your new line. You got to
Hey.
go deep.
That's all the pictures you get. That's all of
Aw.
them. Yeah.
This is by who again? X06?
Yeah. Sideshow. I'm thinking about getting this. Rick.
The cartoon. Yeah, it's all the cartoon stuff.
Nice.
Well,
It's
I've been on the
Snips.
fence with some of this stuff, and then they showed that they're doing Cad Bane, like the cartoon version.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that yet?
No.
This is the
Oh
first
my
time looking
God,
through
dude.
here. How much is this Ahsoka?
I don't know. I just put a pre-order down on her after I saw that they're
Ooh.
doing Cad Bane.
Dude, Anakin's 155. Jesus. Dude, that's freaking more than the Hot Toys are.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do some of them. I just don't know how deep I'll go. I could see myself having like a little area for them for like the cores, because my feeling is they're yeah, there he is.
Wow.
Just the one blurry picture. Come on.
I don't know. I saw like more pictures, but they're the fact that they're doing some of the villains leads me to believe they're going to do like a animated Asajj Ventress, and that's when, like, if you have her, Cad Bane, and Dooku, those three, they would look really good.
I hate that name, Dooku.
Dooku.
If
It just
Like-
sounds bad.
like if they came out and showed Ventress, then I would be like, okay, like immediately buy the Ahsoka. Like
Get a
it wouldn't
few
be
of 'em.
any.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be any like, do I get it or not? I already got the
I
Hot
know.
Toys Ahsoka. This is the
yeah.
animated one. But like if they were like, and we're doing Ventress, then it's like, dude, I'm pulling trigger on both of them. Like pre-order, bam, it's in.
The premium stuff looks good. Did I tell you I buckled and bought the premium Ahsoka. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or sell it, but I did buy the premium format one, the Rebels one. I can't open anything until I get into my new
These little
space.
statues. Get through the statue stuff. Okay, yeah, that was it. So, she's probably 255 as well.
I think so.
Hot Toys. Oh, we only got 3 tabs left, guys, and it's all Hot Toys. This is the best time we've ever made for San Diego Comic Con. Remember, we used to do these things 2 freaking days.
2 days. Yeah,
Yeah.
can't do that.
Like, and you totaled it up. It was like 6 to 8 hours. Yeah.
That's what happened when we cut out the Dragon Ball. We like saved a day. We saved a day.
I cut out, quite, a few things,
The
but I was
Gokus.
just like, what is our audience? What do they like? They like the same stuff we like. So whenever it comes to like out of all the people that watch, there may be like a couple people that are like into a few things that we wouldn't be into, like the Dragon Ball, whatever. And I'm like, none of us know what we're talking about when we're talking about that stuff anyway. Majority of the audience doesn't care. So
yeah. And we don't cover the wrestling either. There's a lot of Mattel has a lot of other,
Oh
stuff.
yeah, Jurassic
Yeah.
Park, Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't know enough about that stuff either. So figure as long as we stick with like our DC, Marvel, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Transformers, then we cover our bases with our audience. Don't care about no Lightyear. I don't know why you're in there with Marvel stuff.
Disney.
That
Yeah, it's
Vulture
doing everything.
with those giant wings.
He looks cool.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Mm.
Animated. Spider-Verse stuff.
You got the 89 Keaton in here.
There's a DC one. I have no idea what's going on with that, but Vitamize Iron Man or something. But I don't think the Batwing's on there unless they added pictures to it. Since I looked at it last night.
You see the bat computer for Keaton?
Yeah, they just had one picture. So again, I don't know if it's something because there wasn't another tab for it. So unless it's something that they just went back to, the tab and added pictures to it, because I looked at it last night and they only had like 2 pictures of the computer, and they didn't have anything on a Batwing. So
they're doing the what if stuff pretty hardcore. It looks like now.
I can't believe that caught on as much as it did.
It's the second. I think it's the second season hasn't aired yet, and the 3rd season's greenlit.
Jeez.
I think that's what I heard. I think the people that saw the trailer said that if you're into Captain Carter, then get ready. Which I was like, that's why I tuned in the first time. So that's cool.
Did we look at these already?
Yeah.
We did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. No, man, they didn't add any pictures. So I don't know where that Batwing is. You get the Bat Cycles.
I gotta move all that stuff soon. I'm not looking forward to it.
I do like that Batman.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're making them again. I mean, I'll probably get it and get the little. I like the backdrop. I like the computer. I like the gargoyle statue thing. I do like that they're doing it.
I may have to get that Batman.
I
You should, man.
I don't need the Bat computer. Like,
I kind of want it. I know. I don't need it, but I kind of want it.
Takes too much room. I just want that Batman. That's my favorite Batman of all the movies.
I've got the returns, so I'm good.
They're pretty much the same, aren't they? Or
They're a little different.
they are?
I didn't get the returns. I just have the original one.
And we close out with Hot Toys Star Wars.
Hello there.
It's amazing.
Dude,
But
how big is that sucker?
If I'm picking my battles, that's not the battle that I pick.
Nope.
For space. I just can't do it. I think it's awesome. I would buy it for Black Series though, but I'm not getting it for Hot Toys. Gotta pick my battles.
Until they blow up this ship and he has to get another one. They start to sell you on
I
that
love
one.
my Razor. I love the Razor Crest. I just think things were like that work better at the scale that I grew up with, the 3 3/4 scale. Just I like vehicles for that.
Yeah, I totally agree on that.
Yeah. And the MOTU stuff. I like their vehicles and play sets a lot.
Well, Mechanic will come with the Road Ripper.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think I would rather have the animated.
The animated looks good.
And
they both
both
come with Toto, I believe. I believe that you still get the Toto with the animated, which is amazing. So,
Nice.
are they on Sideshow? I guess already.
I don't. He's not up for pre-order, but they may be a coming soon box that they do. But he's not up for pre. At least he wasn't yesterday when I went in to get the Ahsoka.
Now, did they say they're coming with the Ventress, or is that just something you're
no,
like?
that's just me thinking like what sold me on getting the Ahsoka yesterday was the fact that they showed Bane, and I'm like, all right, well, if you think about it, the core characters, if they're gonna do that line, if you want some villains, what are the core villains from the first few seasons of Clone Wars? You know, and I was like Grievous, Ventress, Dooku. Those are the ones that you see all the time, and Bane.
Dooku is one Sith that I do not have. As far as like the main one, like got Vader, Kylo Ren, Darth Maul. Like haven't picked up a Dooku. I just like I don't know. He's not that cool to me.
Same here. I just never really caught on to him.
Even though there's a ton of story with him, with episode 2 and 3 and the Clone Wars. I mean, he's a major like he's got more story development than really the rest of them do.
Yeah.
His lightsaber's cool too.
I mean, how much room does Hot Toys think that Hot Toy collectors have to get all these freaking vehicles, man?
I know that I'm not going to be putting up all the stuff that I currently have up in the new space. Like I'm going to put my favorites up and try to leave room to grow.
Well, that's why I get upset about Hasbro. It's like, make more of these vehicles for the 3 3/4 inch scale. Come on.
I think it's crazy that the 1/6 scale company is pumping out more vehicles.
Yeah, exactly.
Than the 3 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Con exclusive. Okay, it's that. Yeah. The black one.
Yeah, I think the Black Series for that is all I really need.
Let's see if it updated with anything. Okay, so the pre-orders are live, and nope, that is it. So no Batwing. Where?
I don't know.
I wanted to see this 1/6 scale. Let's see if it pulls up real quick. It's Hot Toys. Oh god, there's some videos. Did anyone take? Okay. How do you make this bigger? someone's got to help me here. I hate how do you do the, like when you click on a picture to make it bigger?
Is that the Hot Toy? Is that picture from the Hot Toy site? Because you just if you hit visit, it'll go to the site, but I can't tell what site it's on. It's too small.
Okay. It's kind of blurry to know. It's
Oh, is it Jazz Inc? Yeah, Jazz Inc used to do stuff on their own, but I heard that they were doing stuff for Hot Toys now. They made some things available that Hot Toys hadn't done, and then I heard that they were hired by Hot Toys. So they used to have like waiting lists and stuff. Like you could get the Justice League Batmobile or the Batman versus Superman Batmobile. They had waiting lists for that stuff. You can get the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. They're making all that stuff, like giant 1/6 scale dios.
Let's see. Well, God, why is this? I said Hot Toys. Oh, I did put Batmobile. I'm an idiot. I'm like, why is it showing me Batmobile? I wanted Batwing. Aha!
Oh wow!
Is that big enough for you?
You're gonna have to get another room.
Dude, I gotta look at like one of these figures and then like so I can.
It's massive.
Are
dude.
they for? I love that it comes with a stand though that you can maybe find somewhere to. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, you know where it would have to go? I've
wall.
got it. Where I had Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain, in that because it's that big like 3-window area.
Yeah.
With I would have to put it there, and maybe I'd have to know the measurements. But if it could fit in there, and then below it on the floor, because I have still room to walk around there and extra room on the floor, I could lay the Batmobile in front of it on the floor.
Well, you get yourself a banquet table, which is all they're using right there, and you can order the cloth for it on Amazon for less than $25. That's what I did for the sail barge back there, and that's what I did for Ecto 1 and the Batmobile. It's just on banquet tables. The banquet tables are adjustable.
Banquet tables, though.
That's what they're using. Like you can get them cheap. It's big enough to provide the base. As long as it's angled up on the stand, it'll fit on there. I don't know what the length of that is, but it's like maybe 4 feet by 2 feet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's huge.
So which one is that? I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. That's not a Hot Toys. Anyways.
It's crazy that they're making it, but
Art said just get some fishing line and hang that sucker from the ceiling. There's no way. I mean, the animated one, 6-inch scale, dude, I've got like 4 anchor hooks, like 2 for the back and 2 for the front, and I've got like quadruple fishing line going for each one. So, anyways, 2.5 hours. I think we did a good job getting through. Now, as far as next show, we will start the Joe vehicle tier list. So you guys can go along with us. We're going to do it for the first couple years. And so every show we'll do like the next 2 years until we basically get kind of to the end. So anyways, let's go ahead and sign out. Where can they find you, Rick?
Yep. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Shatrdglassjazz.
And you can find me here as Sportimus and on Twitter as Sportimus Prime.
And you can find me, Geo1Extra, on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.